It's amazing. He's an amazing player. He can find his teammates. He can create his own shot. High IQ player. I'm not surprised at all. I went to Andorra. He played against my brother 2 years ago, and I saw him, up close, and I knew he was special, since the day I saw him. He's a big part of this team. Sky's the limit for him. He's going to keep getting better, and you're going to hear about Luka Doncic, in the future a lot.
What are your thoughts on Luka Doncic?
He's a good player. I mean, he's a typical European, which is comes in and has a certain handle and a certain savvy about him. Plays above his age. He doesn't play like a 19 or 20-year-old. So you can tell he's been playing against some high-level competition. I think the spacing in the NBA affords him some more space that he did than he had overseas. So I'm just impressed. I want to keep doing this thing. Obviously not going against us and playing particularly well, but I did a good job of managing the game for him tonight.
Star level right now. I guess what have your impressions been getting to see him out there a couple times this season?
All-star level? He's playing great ball. It's definitely for a 19-year-old. Average 26 and 5. There's definitely numbers you can look at and consider him for the All-Star selection. But so many great players out there at his position, and so you never know. But this is poised for the game. His step back three is patented now. That's what he wants to get to most of the time. He's big and strong, can pass, can play in the pick and roll. You played in Europe last season. The rest of the rookie class played in college, what I'm saying? So he in the second best league in the world, learning how to play the game. He didn't have to go to class, study hard, none of that extra stuff the rest of the guys had to go through. He was just focusing on his game probably since he was 14 years old. So that's an advantage for him. And you can tell that he's not shy, he's not afraid of the moment, and he's going to be a force.
Impressions of facing Luka Doncic.
Of who?
Luka. He's good young talent. Really good young talent. Kind of versatile, can do a lot. He's a confident young guy, and that's what you want to see in your young players.
Doncic, what was just your impression?
I was impressed. I saw him in the championship game in Serbia this summer. He does a lot of things. He creates space, hits tough shots. The one thing that impressed me most was his vision. I saw it obviously watching, but to be able to be a part of it and kind of see what he was looking at was very impressive with the reads he was making at 19. Because I know last year I didn't have half the reads he has now. So his poise and his calm and demeanor is definitely impressive.
What have you seen on the Mavs rookie Luka Doncic so far this season?
Good score the basketball in a variety of ways. He shoot the ball very well, shoot it from range, pass. He's going to be a great player.
He's just a big body guard. He can score, but he can also see over some of those traps and make great passes and great reads out of there. So, I say it all the time. He's playing like a multi-year veteran and not like a 19-year-old rookie.
Are you at the point now where like the 19-year-old stuff you don't even think about with him anymore?
Yeah, he's a player. And, he's a player, wants to win. He saw it at the end. He wants the ball in his hands in big situations, and he drove and he got fouled. So he's a big-time playmaker and player and shooter, and it's just a good all-around player for us.
He's phenomenal. His size, his court vision, his ability to score, his kind of everything. He's a really good basketball player. He played in really kind of one really good system in Europe, and now he's in really good system here. So I'm happy for him. He's young. He needs to learn a couple things, but he's going to be good.
Up close for the first time.
I like him.
He plays under control. He makes the right play 90% of the time, and he's going to have a really good career.
Russ, what are your thoughts on Luka Doncic and the play of this young rookie?
Honestly, I'm not even in the mood to talk about anybody else.
Really confident, really crafty. They putting the ball in his hands and letting him be himself, which is always good when you're young. I had the same thing, and you can tell he's, a really good player. Sometimes they come over and they might or might not be what everybody's saying he is. And, from what I've seen from him, it looks like he is. I think he's a really good player.
Been on Luka this year. How do you feel about just the rookie of the year race coming down, Trey versus Luka?
Yeah, I don't want to compare players because,
one person's success doesn't mean another's failure. But I think they're both playing great. Luka's been unbelievable. I think he's added a jolt to the city. And if this is, Dirk's final go-round, then you have guys like Luka and KP coming in where it makes it a softer transition for sure.
He's not a rookie. He's very talented. Like I always tell people, he's been through real situations on the basketball court for years. So playing in the NBA is nothing, like this isn't new to him. I mean, other than probably seeing guys like LeBron and Kevin Durant. He hasn't played against guys like that, but he's seen a lot at a young age. So he's coming in like a seasoned vet. He's very special.
I mean, I don't know if he's an all-star, with how the numbers work, but he's an all-star player, so I don't know if he'll be an all-star per se. But shit, he's definitely an all-star talent, that's for damn sure.
Nah, but Rookie of the Year, definitely. He's probably the front runner. Trey's been playing really well too, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, both of them great players and they will be for a long time.
Luka, he's young, and he has so much talent. He's so raw. What I was impressed about more so than anything was his ability. You see all the highlights of him scoring the ball, but his ability to pass the ball, and the way he sees the floor, and how he gets the ball to his teammates across the floor. It's, quote me right when I say this, it's LeBron James-like from the standpoint of how he's able to rope that pass, to shooters, in corners, getting blitzed. It's not many guys that can do that and put the ball right there, and he does an amazing job of it. So I was impressed by that.
He's great, man. It's just great poise. You can tell he's been playing against grown men for a long time. The way he is so patient with the ball and his body control. And can score from 3 different levels. So he's a handful. It's impressive.
If you had to vote, who would you pick for Rookie of the Year this year?
Luka.
Sure. What? Yeah.
I mean, why was
same reason as last year?
The same reason.
He's playing better. Like his team's winning more games. He's playing. Trae Young's a killer. Trae Young's same as Donovan, but it's just overall. I think Luka's got down. I think the team's just playing a little better.
Oh my God!
And he's just doing a little bit more.
Oh, you can tell he's been playing pro for a long time. He's got great poise. He gets to his spots. And he's going to be a cornerstone of this franchise for a long time.
He's a great player. Obviously, it's a tough matchup. Very skilled. He'll be able to do what he's doing as a rookie. So that'll be a fun matchup.
He's a hell of a player, hell of a young player, but he just, he seemed like he's been here before already. He's just very seasoned, I think Dallas Mavericks fans, the NBA sports fans around the world should be excited about, what he can do for the next 20 years in this game. As a fan of the game, I love watching him play. He does things on the court that you just, it wows you. So it's great. You guys got a good one. Keep him. I'm sure Mark Cuban will.
He's unbelievable. You can tell he's just experienced in terms of playing high-level basketball, and he's a guy that just always is at his own pace. And so I'm sure you had heard all the doubters and people talking about his game who really didn't know much about him, and he's made himself known for sure. So it's fun to watch in terms of the future of the league. The talented guys all across the board, him being one of them.
Luka's good, man. I've known Luka for a long time. We used to train together when he was a young boy. Yeah. So he used to train in Santa Barbara. He was young though, so I had no idea that he would just grow and be as good as he is right now. And he's just a hell of a competitor and just doing his thing. So it's crazy how fast things happen in this league. It seemed like yesterday, he was just a little boy just going to P3 and just training. And his mom there, like taking him to practice, and now he's, a star in the league already.